Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. Alrighty, so one more week of Raw to go until the Vengeance pay-per-view, and this week is going to be a big one as we get ready for the big show. Last week, 3-star rated show, we lost 40,000 viewers again, so we're slowly losing our lead, but it was SmackDown who kicked back. I mean, SmackDown, look at this. Lance Cade, World Champion. So SmackDown are making some questionable decisions, but hey, apparently Lance Cade is a draw of 40,000 viewers. So we had a lot of contracts we had to fix up this week as well, which is why we are really down on cash. You can see everyone is all fixed up, so we had to give everyone 5 more weeks, so we do need some more money, which is frustrating. We've got at least maybe 3 weeks to go until we have any more contracts we have to deal with. So a couple of weeks to go until we need to get some more cash, so that's helpful. This is the rivalries we've got going on right now. Of course, our women's rivalry between Mickie James and Trish was a bust, so we had to drop that one, and we need to turn Lita or Trish dirty, and then we can start up a new one. So I think we're going to turn Lita heel, and we'll go Trish versus Lita, which of course, we all knew that one was coming up anyway. So at the moment, we've got a couple of rivalries. You can see Batista and Eddie up to 10 weeks. They'll have theirs going for it. Same with Shelton and Booker T up to 9 weeks. Both of those are up to 2 thumbs up, so that'll be pretty good ratings for the pay-per-view. And JBL and RVD also doing pretty well at the same time. So the pay-per-view is looking pretty good, and honestly, I think it should be a good show. But alrighty, so we'll go check out what we're gonna do this week. This is the final show, so we've already done a couple things. So we're gonna turn Lita heel, as we said, and I don't know if this is gonna help or not, but we're gonna do a pay-per-view hype. Makes sense, right? We're going to pay-per-views, but I might as well try and hype it up. Alrighty, so the situation is we're going to probably do a singles match. We need to keep the triple threat situation going just until Vengeance is done with. So we're going to do Kurt Angle versus John Cena. The champ can be in action, and Undertaker can be in Cena's corner. So that should keep that going, hopefully. I think so. That should be fine. I'm a little concerned about the triple threat rivalry because I've never done one before, so I don't know what's gonna keep it going and what potentially might screw it over. So I'm a little worried, but that should be fine. I hope. But we're gonna do a tag team matchup. We're just gonna have the tag champs in action. Let's do it. Let's put the tag team champions in action. And a few weeks ago, we talked about perhaps having Randy Orton and Chris Masters as a tag team. I didn't think it was a good idea, but we're going to do it this week anyway. So Randy and Chris can team up. Let's see how they go. Let's see how they go against Big Show and Kane. If it works out, then maybe we'll keep them as a tag team. I don't know, but we'll see how that one pans out. So we're also, since Mickie James is now out of the picture, I suppose we can have her as a bit of the kicker for the Melina. We don't even have Mickie James on this other side. Melina and Tori Wilson rivalry, so we can have Mickie James in here. No, I'm completely screwing it up right now. So have Mickie James in there, and Melina over here. So that should keep that one going, because like I said, I don't want to keep doing the same matches over and over and over, because that's boring. So this is the challenge. This is the real challenge of GM mode. We're going to kick the show off. We're going to do a big tag team match to kick it off. So we're going to go Batista and Van Dam can team up to take on JBL and Eddie. JBL's popularity is slowly growing. He's in the 70s now. So I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable to use JBL, because at one point I was, very against using him altogether, but it's doing okay. It's good enough to kind of use him in some capacity. So we're kind of left over with Trish and Lita. So we might just have them take each other on and see how that one goes before the pay-per-view. And at the pay-per-view, we'll amp it up another notch. And we might just do a fatal 4-way with Booker T and Shelton Benjamin, and with Eminem, we might just do a fatal 4-way match and see how that one kind of pans out. Since Eminem and the Big Show and Kane are really just doing nothing at the moment, which is just because we're kind of waiting until Vengeance is done with, because I was going to do another tag team rivalry. I probably should have done one a few weeks ago, but I don't want to do another one just to have it, you know, be lame. I kind of want to bring in a new tag team and start a new rivalry. So that's why I haven't done a tag team rivalry between those teams. So Booker T and Shelton Benjamin, they're currently in a rivalry, and we'll have them against Nitro and Mercury. So that should be all good there. And we might probably check in on the Lita and Trish match this week. We might check in on that one and do something a little different that we haven't done for a while. We've used everyone up this week, so just making sure we've covered that one, we've covered that, we've covered that. Yeah, we're all good. So all our rivalries are covered, and we should be all ready to go for the big pay-per-view coming up. And hopefully Lance Cade doesn't ruin our ratings this week and for the pay-per-view, because I know Lance Cade, well, we got rid of him. We made the biggest mistake ever in getting rid of Lance Cade. Perhaps it could come back to bite us in the ass. It could. We're going to confirm this. We're going to go play Lita versus Trish, and we're going to play as the challenger Lita. Alrighty, so this is going to be a good matchup, I think. Lita versus Trish Stratus heading in towards Vengeance. Lita's kind of been doing not too much, but now's an opportunity for her to get in the title picture against our champion Trish. We were going to do Mickie James versus Trish at the pay-per-view, but the fans had enough of seeing Mickie and Trish. Even I've seen enough of it, but I believe Trish beat Mickie James last week. Don't quote me, but to finish that one up anyway. So Mickie James didn't deserve a rematch. Now it's going to be Lita versus Trish, and we'll see how this one goes about. And here comes our champion, Trish Stratus, as we get ready for Vengeance, one-on-one here on Monday Night Raw, and we might do a singles match at the pay-per-view as well between Trish and Lita. Maybe we might throw in, we did a Fatal 4-Way last pay-per-view, didn't we? So let's just do a singles at this one. And because I was thinking about bringing in Tori and Melina, but we don't want to do Fatal 4-Ways all the time. Let's do singles, and we'll do Trish and Lita at the pay-per-view. So here comes Trish. We get ready for this big matchup here on Raw. Alrighty, so let's get this one underway. Trish versus Lita. And they both tie up earlier on, but it's Trish with the hot start against Lita here. So Vengeance coming up. Obviously, we got the big matchup. John Cena and Undertaker and Kurt Angle going up against one another. Let me know what stipulation you guys would like to see for that matchup. What did we do last time? We've done a steel cage match between these guys. I think we did a last man standing match at Backlash between Angle and Taker. We obviously can't do a triple threat last man standing. So I suppose our options are Hell in a Cell, a ladder match, a TLC match, and that might be pretty much about it, or just a regular triple threat. So that might be our options at the moment. Any of those options should be pretty good. I don't really want to do Hell in a Cell because I feel like I do Hell in a Cell all the time. Whenever I have a big match, I just go, screw it, Hell in a Cell. But perhaps a TLC match. We might do that, or a ladder match. One of those two for the title. And Lita and Trish, I guess really the only option there is an Iron Man match or a submission match. I really hated how they could only do singles matches with the women. Even in the new games, I believe it's the same. I really think the women should be able to do ladder matches and do, extreme matches. I think there's no reason why they can't. I mean, so I think hopefully in the future that's the case. But especially in like the games, I think it's, even in the games, like come on, you should be able to do whatever the hell you want. I know the women can face against the other men in this game. Oh, Lita, a thump to the eye. Well, we all know Lita's taken on a new type of personality change. So she's showing it right now. Tosses Lita down. No, tosses Trish down, does Lita. And now a headlock as well to follow it up. So as well as that, we have the big Rob Van Dam and JBL match. I'm very pleased to see that JBL's kind of bumping up in the ratings. Should we make that one a Fatal 4-Way considering we have Booker T and Shelton Benjamin as well? I believe we did a Fatal 4-Way last time, which is why Rob Van Dam won the title. So we probably might keep that one to a singles as well. I kind of want to get everyone on the card. I want to throw everyone in there. But considering we don't have a tag team rivalry, I think the more singles matches we have, the better. Because we only have about 5 feuds going on. So I think we'll probably just do singles all the time. And perhaps whoever wins the Booker T and Shelton Benjamin rivalry, hold on a minute, shoulders down, and just kicks out. Who wins the Shelton Benjamin and Booker T rivalry will probably get the next opportunity at the IC Championship. So perhaps that's what we can do in the future. And yeah, so we got that one, and then we have the other women's rivalry. So that's kind of the card that we can expect to see. We might put the tag titles on the line. We'll think about it. And here we go. DDT to Trish Stratus. But has Lita done enough damage here to put Trish away? Trish is back up to her feet. And Lita's trying to continue the assault now. But she's struggling. She's used up a lot of her energy. So I think after Vengeance, we might look to make some trades, because that'll be when all of our superstars are pretty much locked out of their rivalries, so we can think about doing something different as we're going to go for another DDT. Trish now for sure has to be in some trouble. The cover now by Lita. 1, 2, 3. Lita wins. So that victory, without a doubt, will put Lita right in the driver's seat heading in towards the Vengeance pay-per-view, where Lita will contest for the Women's Championship against Trish Stratus. That is going to be a big, big matchup. And Trish unable to beat Lita tonight. A new challenger awaits for Trish, and it will be Lita. Big, big challenge at Vengeance, and we could be seeing a new Women's Champion. Lita picking up the victory. Very, very impressive one indeed, as we get ready for the next event pay-per-view, which of course will be Vengeance, the second one in the series. Alrighty, so Lita picked up a big win. Let's go check out the rest of the matches. So JBL and Eddie Guerrero picked up the win over Batista and Rob Van Dam. That's good to see JBL continuing his little winning run. Can get his popularity up. Booker T wins the Fatal 4-Way, so that's also good news as well. Tori Wilson defeated Mickie James. Chris Masters and Randy Orton, well, there you go. Maybe they should be a tag team. They beat Kane and Big Show. Alright, let's do it. Let's give them a tag title match at Vengeance. Let's do it. Chris Masters and Randy Orton teaming up at Vengeance for the tag titles. And Kurt Angle defeats the champion John Cena as well. So let's go check out the ratings for this week's show. I'm a little surprised. I didn't think Randy and Masters would get it done, but to their credit, good enough. So the fan change. Raw, yes! 10,000. Ooh. Only just. Lance K letting them down, but oh my god, only just picking up the win. So we had a 3-star rated show. That always lies. I'm not going to go off that. We'll go check out our show and its full rundown. So 3 stars. So we did get a 3-star. So the opening match, 3.5. Okay, it was good. So we had some big matches. Angle and Cena did pretty well. Masters and Orton, yeah, these ones just did 2.5. That's expected. That's kind of where we're at right now. We don't have a lot of big rivalries going around. And plus, a lot of our talent. We've got some guys that are up at a really good popularity, and the rest aren't at all. And here it was. So, wow, no titles on the line? Smackdown? Really? It's got to be a first. But they did have 2 steel cage matches, a ladder match, and 2 ladder matches. Jesus Christ. Well, we still outdrew them, even though they did all that crap. So, this goes to show. Alright, sending emails. Apparently we're low on cash. We know that, JR. We know. Trust me. We know. We're in a bit of trouble. Oh, the Booker T and Shelton Benjamin rivalry is busted. That is not good, considering we are just... We're on the pay-per-view now. We needed them. We needed them to fill that spot. So that's not a good situation. So we might just do a quick little rivalry. It's not going to really help at all. Just a quick little one. Ugh. Big Show and Kane versus Chris and Randy. Oh yeah, so we've got 9 weeks. So we'll put that as a rivalry. We might do this one for a little bit of time. I don't know. So Booker T and Shelton is done. That's not good. Now let's get a quick check up on how... Oh, we're not allowed to do any trades. Okay, we're not allowed to trade at pay-per-view. So I was going to check on how our good friend Chavo is doing, but apparently we're not allowed. The ratings war, we're still ahead. You see, we've been pretty steady for a while. We've been slowly declining, but we've got the Vengeance pay-per-view coming up. We should get a huge bump in the ratings. I hope. I'll be pretty pissed off if we don't. So John Cena's right up there, 92 popularity. Batista wants a title shot. Okay, you're going to get one soon. You've got to wait, Big Dave. Just wait on. Kurt Angle's going up too. Eddie Guerrero's doing pretty well, up to 86 popularity. This surprising. I thought he was on his way down, if anything, but he's worked his way back up. Van Dam's lost a few weeks in a row, so Randy Orton back up to 75. That's good news. Lita doing well. Booker T up to 72. He wants a title shot. Perhaps we can throw him in the IC title mix. JBL, you are the freaking... Oh, wait, no, he's not. I was going to say he's the champion, but he did lose the title. Okay, so JBL, you're getting a title shot tonight, so just hold on, my friend. Tori Wilson, 69 popularity. Where does that come from? She's won 4 in a row. That's probably why. And the rest of them, it is what it is. It's just more of the same. So Chris Masters up to 64, so he's doing pretty good. So that team of Masters and Randy, never know, might be a recipe for success. Alrighty, guys, so that's pretty much it for this edition of GM Mode. Wow, Umaga's #1 in the rankings. See, yeah, we're not doing that great in the rankings. We're more towards the middle of the show. But all is pretty well here on Raw. We're still in the lead heading in towards the pay-per-view, and I'm pretty confident that we're gonna have a big show. So make sure you guys do tune in. It'll be 5 matches, I believe. We will be playing and watching all 5 of those matches on the next show. So it will be a long one. So make sure you do stick around and check out the Vengeance pay-per-view when it does drop. Guys, make sure you do leave a like on this week's edition of GM Mode. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, subscribe to see the Vengeance pay-per-view and every other GM Mode episode coming up in the future. I guarantee you guys will enjoy it. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all at the Vengeance pay-per-view. I cannot wait!